Swindon more.
Fabulous run of 14 without defeat had seen them climb to second, but since reaching that second automatic promotion place, they've drawn 1 and lost 2. Swindon were without the suspended Ifeanora. George Ndar moved into the front line to replace him. Mark Walters returned to midfield. New signing Gareth Davies made his debut. Bolton manager Colin Todd stuck with the side that had been edged out by Huddersfield in that 5-goal midweek thriller. And Jim Proudfoot saw this one.
Is Ndar. Finds Walters. Swindon have started brightly. Good ball for Ty Gooden. Turns his man well. Howe in the centre. Beaten in the air by Whitlow. Still Bolton can't get it clear. Good work by Scott Leach. Clever back heel. Collins plays it back to him. Good ball from Bobby Howe. Jääskeläinen came out. Neil Cox was taking no chances. More than prepared to hammer it clear. Scott Leach's distribution this afternoon has been impeccable. It's another fine ball, and he finds Ty Gooden this time. And Howe's arriving on his cross and scores for Swindon. The goal had been coming. Bobby Howe waited and waited for his first Swindon goal. He got that against Watford. Now, just 8 days later, he scores again, and Swindon have a deserved lead. Ty Gooden with the throw eventually, finding Walters, caught there by Per Franson. That'll be a Swindon free kick. They've had the favour of the wind in the first half and making the most of it so far. Walters takes it quickly. Oh, left by everybody! How did Bolton get away with that? Well, Whitlow blames Fish, Fish blames the keeper, plenty of finger pointing going on, and it seemed as though they were all to blame. Mike Whitlow finds Scott Sellers. Tackled by Howe. Play continues with Franson. Franson tries to wrestle his way through. Oh, Holdsworth in there very late on Frank Talia. Klaus Jensen had such a good season at Bolton. The Dane impressing in nearly every game. Has it again. Beaten to it there. High ball over the top from Howe, and Chris Hay is in here. Controls it neatly and scores! 2-0 to Swindon, and that goal has been coming as well. Chris Hay breaking through the defence. A good ball by Bobby Howe after indecision in the Bolton midfield. It was by no means a formality, but Hay kept his cool to score. Plenty of action inside that penalty area. In it comes. Swindon still haven't dealt with it very efficiently. Oh, what a goal! Mark Fish! Fantastic overhead kick from Fish. It came out of nothing. He looks as surprised as anybody else. Gareth Hall's header nodded back in by Cox, and Fish reacted superbly. Gooden telescopes out his leg. Oh, Howe's in there again. It's been at the heart of everything good about Swindon's play this afternoon. He and Leach in the midfield have been fantastic. Bolton lining up the wall. Jääskeläinen confidence, he's got them well placed. Howe leaves it. Walters. Oh, what a free kick! That's how to take dead ball situations from outside the penalty area. Mark Walters stamping his class all over Bolton. A fantastic strike, and 3-1. Successive defeats for Bolton Wanderers has really seen their promotion hopes collapse. Can they get themselves back into it now? Here's Jensen, gets a lucky bounce. Still Jensen! Well, he's pulled one back for Bolton to make it 3-2. He got very lucky inside the penalty area as the ball seemed to ricochet back into his path. That's the touch there, came off Howe. I don't think Jensen knew anything about that, but didn't half take advantage well. In comes the corner. Not effectively dealt with. Again, hump clear by Swindon. Still Bolton pushing forward. Franson finds his compatriot, Michael Johansson. Good work by him. And Eidegaard Jonsson! He'd only played 8 minutes of football in England before today, but the Icelandic under-21 international has bailed his side out of a great big hole here in Wiltshire. Hopeful ball forward, cleared again. Bit of space for Scott Sellers. Sellers breaking forward. The full-time whistle goes. Not the perfect result for Bolton, but when they were 3-1 down, boy, would they have settled for 3-3.
This is a great place to watch football if you're a neutral at the minute, because I think we scored 8 goals in 3 matches and conceded 9. But I was very pleased with the result today overall, because Bolton are a quality side. We deserved to win the game, but the quality that Scott Sellers showed, particularly off the the corners they had on that right-hand side, was just we just couldn't cope with. It was just pure class.
We are very disappointed because the standards we have set are above that. And I don't care, I keep saying this, I don't care what the opposition want to throw at us, we've got to be above that. And the one thing that we didn't do today is keep our shape and our discipline, especially when we'd lost the ball. We always looked vulnerable to them scoring. And you've got to remember that Swindon didn't play with any confidence in the first 20 minutes. But once they got that goal, which was a bad goal to concede, managers might say all goals are bad to concede, but you look at some of them and some of them shouldn't be. Then, second half, straight after half time, that's the 3rd time we've conceded a goal straight from the kick-off virtually, 2-0. But the standards we have set, that was not good enough today. And there's no pressure on them players from me, never will be. Some of them have been in the situation we're in now, where we're fighting for promotion, and we still have every opportunity. But the sooner we get back on the rails and doing the right thing, when we lose the ball, the better it will be for us all.
Well, no prizes for guessing who was the happier manager after that result, but I wonder, can you imagine George Graham ever saying, it's been fun down here, we've scored 8 and let in 9 in the last 3 games?
I don't think so, but Jimmy knows with the players that he's got, competing on the same terms with the likes of Bolton is a big plus for him, because they're struggling, no money to spend, and they fought very well yesterday. So it was a cracking game to watch.
They should have won it, shouldn't they, being 3-1 up?
You would have thought so, but a lot of character from the Bolton players. Colin Todd's still dissatisfied with the result, but you've got to give them for their character, the way they fought back. They nearly did it in a week as well at Huddersfield. This is the first goal. It's a cracking goal to start with. Leach out to the left wing towards Ty Gooden. Watch the midfield run of Bobby Howe, very, very deep in his own half. Ty Gooden's ball meets it, has to just check his stride, but plants that ball in the corner. Jaskalainen, no chance whatsoever.
And this is, given away.
Yeah, that's a fortunate little flick on there from Bobby Howe. It just helped on, but Hay knows where the goals are. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He scored a lot of goals last season, hasn't really found the form this season, but they tucked it away nicely. This is Fisher's goal, the first one back from this corner. Just look at him with his back to goal. Great reaction there into the top of the net. 4 Swindon players around it, but they can do nothing about that. Now this is Mark Walters. He's so unlucky not to be playing week in, week out. I think that's about his 13th or 14th goal of the season.
Brilliant.
Top
Brilliant
class.
goal, that.
Top class. Great player on his day. And this Jensen, this is all about courage and determination. We said he gets a little bit of luck there, but runs through the 2 Swindon defenders, strikes a shot, and Talia's got no chance with that left foot shot. And then the equalising goal. It's Perf Franson on the ball. Sorry, Johansson. And there he is in the middle of the 6-yard box. Goes away on his run, another good Johnson, another one of his Icelanders in the middle of the 6-yard box. They took it away there, but great character. There wasn't a performance of the week this week, that was just the game of the day, really.
How are Bolton going to go up with a defence like that?
Well, it'll get to the playoffs, won't they? It'll be a playoff situation, I would think. I don't know, do you know, when I look at Bolton, you think that they're always going to, at home, they're always going to win, and they have some dodgy results, don't they? Just when you think they're going to go on a bit of a tear, they have some dodgy results. Yeah,
it's been a bad week for them. They lost to Crewe last Saturday. They lost at Huddersfield on Tuesday, and only getting a point there, as Colin Todd was saying in his interview there, because of the squad that he's got, he would expect to go there and win. But they're still not out of it. I mean, Bradford have got the advantage for me at the moment. They've just bought Windass.
You mean automatic place?
Yeah, they've just bought Windass from Oxford.
I don't think Bolton are getting an automatic place. That's only my opinion. But
still with this, it's not over yet. I mean, there's still a long way to go.
They're 5th in the table.
Conceding too many goals, aren't they?
Yeah.
That was one of the quotes of the weekend when he was slagging his players off and saying they've got to do this, got to do that. When we haven't got the ball, they've got to keep their shape, but of course there's no pressure on them from me.
That's right, yeah.
No, I bet there was.
Bobby Howe set Swindon on their way. Chris Hayes gave them a 2-goal cushion. Mark Walters' free kick made it 3-1, but promotion-chasing Bolton kept going and 2 goals earned them a share of the points. It finished Swindon 3, Bolton 3.